the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for football now. Here at Hard Rock Stadium in South Florida. Tonight, a good one in the AFC East. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Please welcome your 2026 Miami Dolphins.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from South Florida. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the
The ability to be
44-yard line.
effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 31 yards.
So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
25-yard line.
Atwell sent in motion here. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Dulcich now brought in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Another Dolphins.
We hear the term
first down.
RPO so often,
First
Mike, and
and
it
10 at the
continues to kind of
12-yard
trickle its
line.
way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
At the 12-yard line.
Second and 10. Willis now to throw. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Willis to throw. And that is incomplete.
Willis's pass. Intended
Teams
for
practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Smith. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Jets first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback? It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal.
Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. They break through, and they block it.
The long snapper is going to have to shoulder this one, Mike. I mean, this one falls flat on his plate. He put his punter in a really bad spot, and he wasn't able to bail him out, and disaster strikes.
The Dolphins offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On the ground, here is H.A. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Mario Davis on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jets' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. They're going to run. And that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
This offense has to be
line.
thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Here's second and 6. Here's a run going left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here comes third and 6. Throwing, Willis. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Jets offense about ready to get going. On their second possession, they'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They go play action with Smith. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
We'll get this out wide. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Back to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
3. Working out of the gun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, Malik Washington. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll send a man in motion left. A run out of the gun with Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Achane. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
What is
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another Dolphins first down.
previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push throw it, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Willis. He takes off.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Dolphins are out to a 10-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Smith. He'll try to run for it.
Geno Smith on the scramble.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. They'll toss it here to Achan. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Tackle by Brandon Stevens. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down. 3 to go. Throwing, Willis. And caught. Left side. It's complete. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A run up the middle with Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, here's Willis. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away.
Fair catch. Signaled for.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Gino. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last third down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for third down to bail themselves out.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Second and a yard. Willis. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out what am I looking at, where are my targets, where's the coverage holes. And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Now Willis. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Willis now to throw. That is caught by Washington. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. Here's Willis. Now he'll run. And he'll to give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will open up a 13-0 lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a tackle. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They put Wilson in motion. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Josh Uche in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Gino. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be a 38-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Jets are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Throwing is Willis. He's going to keep it himself. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's a give to Achek. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On the handoff, this is Achek. Finds room inside the 40. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 54 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
Gordon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but going to come up short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Come on, 8-10. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Gonzalez now for the point out.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
Jets 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. Room to run at the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Flushed to his left. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble. I'll give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Smith gonna keep this himself. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Still first and 10.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Jets first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now
that is caught by the tight end, Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
York, good on the extra point. And the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Yeah, nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Slot man gonna move in motion left. A run here with Achane. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Here's a designed run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was routed right at the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
Fair catch. Signaled for
the Jets offense ready to get back at it. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Quickly to Mitchell. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. throwing on second down. Smith. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 18.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
More yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
More yards.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
38-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Man in motion, heading left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right, taking off, and he will give himself up at the end of that one.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he'll have the first down. We'll get him up around the 37.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Pistol snap to Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14
Give him
yards.
14 on that one. First down, Miami.
First down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A run, and it's A-Chain. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's A-Chain. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third, they need 8. Throwing, Willis. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Jets offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Can't ask for
yards.
much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
At his 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Geno. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26
That
yards.
one good for 26 yards.
First down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And a yard at the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Give up the middle with Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in! Touchdown, New York.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Willis. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Crazy. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Achane. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Joseph Osai on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down, 8 for the first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
And 5.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. H.A. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
8-yard line.
Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. They'll run here. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
So here is Zane Gonzalez in a pressure situation. This a potential game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Gino to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.